So in previous video we have saw that how our server get connected at this port, server get created at this port. So now it's ready to accept the request from HTTP request from the client. Now I'm gonna show you what happens when a request is targeted at a particular route. So let me tell you first what is a route. As you have seen in many URLs like HTTP slash experience slash something, that is a route. That's basically called route. So as I have shown you, so let me tell you first. Let take this line of code. What app.get as we have initialized app here, this app object which contains all the methods of express. So we can use app.get. Here is the route which you want to hit. Then it accepts a callback function. So why we use callback functions here? So as Node is a single threaded language, so in order to make it a non-blocking, we use callback functions here. We can use callbacks, or we can use promises, or we can use your async await to make it a non-blocking code. So this is basically done with the help of a libviewv library, which comes with Node. libviewv library handles all these callback functions, async await, to make our code non-blocking, our application non-blocking in Node. So rest dot, so as I have mentioned in app.get, as this hits this route, it takes two arguments in a callback function, request and response. So when this function get executed, it request is basically an object which contains all the information about the request which comes from the user, and response is an object which will get in a return from our server to the client. So we want to send a HTML file here to back from the server to the user, so we use rest.send file. And you can also see that I have used app.use. So what basically app.use is, we use app.use if we want to make a nested route. Like you have a route in which you have /API/about, and after that you have one more /save or anything else, then you use the app.use. This make your codes little bit concise, as you can say, little less complicated. If you write this, then it will be more, you have to write one callback function, after that you have to write another callback, then another callback. So this makes your code neat, nested route /API. Then you have this route. So what this route is, this is a middleware. So I have initialized route here, this. Then require, as I have told you before, the require is used to load the module, and the router.js, I have loaded router.js module. This is the file. So this will be, can access with this variable router all the methods, all the routes. So what happens that when I have a app.use, this type of nested route, so if first it will hit /API/about, then after that it will hit /contact. So this happens when you make a nested route. It will hit, if you have /contact in your URL, then it will execute this code. And it also depends upon the request, either it is a get request or a post request. If it is a get request, then this code will be executed and this response will be given back by the server. And to use this router, you have to first initialize it as const router equals to express.router, and here you have to also use the require express. So, and you have to module.export. This is necessary if you want to require a module, because this is used to export this is used to export, and then only you can use these functions or routes in this file by router. Otherwise